Here is a vintage Kou Horng, 1977, probably 78, somewhere in there, or maybe even earlier than that, possibly a 1976. Little 6-inch desk fan, royal blue blades, not translucent. So we're going to pull it out, see what we got. It's very similar to the other one I showed you, which is an earlier 1972, 73 Lasco rebranded for HC Beauty, which I still don't understand what HC stands for, but HC Beauty, whatever. It's a weird brand name, but rebranded Lasco because it has some stinking clips like you would find on the Galaxy, so that's how I knew it was a Lasco. Anyways, let's unbox this and see what we got. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm just coming home from work trying to do this. So let's unbox this and let's see what we got. Let's see what we're dealing with. They packaged this thing up quite well. Very similar to the one I have over there I showed you earlier. I think it's made by the same manufacturer. So, let's see. The same manufacturer that made it for Lasco as HC Beauty, but let's see. From what I understand was that the seller cleaned it up and oiled the bearings and all that kind of stuff, so I shouldn't have no problems with that. It packs this fan up quite well. And went out of their way to make sure that it wouldn't get damaged during the shipping process. And here it is, royal blue blades, nice and clean. Yep, oiled, everything. That's what the seller said he did. Okay, so there it is. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, there you go. You can see it. Beautiful fan, translucent blades. Looks like it has a Lasco base, very similar to the other one I showed you. So, but that is a Kou Horng. And I don't think that's a Lasco. It has like royal blue blades. The other one has like a kind of like a really dark turquoise blue mixed with royal. I can't really explain it. It's just the old 70s bluish color. So I'll do a comparison between the two, but this is it. So what we're going to do now is get it over here on the table and see how it runs. It's nice and clean. The seller said that he gave it oil and he fixed it up. He cleaned it up. This fan is in absolute perfect condition, like in new condition. It's mint. So anytime you get a vintage fan from eBay or wherever you get it from, always make sure it's mint. It looks like it's almost new old stock, but we're going to set it up and run it. So let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to put it over here and I'm going to turn you guys around to the camera. Okay. All right, hopefully y'all can see it. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and run it. I guess I should put the studio light on so it can look a little bit better. Okay, yeah, much better. Now y'all can see it much better. It's got that beautiful royal blue blade. The other one like that, the one I've been using, it's kind of got like a turquoise blue. I'll show you. Now you can see how both of those fans look the same in terms of the base. The base is very similar. They're slightly different. That one is kind of like very similar to this one. The badge is very similar to the badge on that one. The blades on here is like a lighter royal blue. And that's kind of like a darker royal blue, if you will. So we're going to focus on that one. So it looks like that's probably, I would say it's probably a 19, they don't have the pointed tip blades at that point. So most of these never came with no pointed tip blades until, I guess later, maybe in the mid 80s or whatever, Lasco or whatever. But this is probably an early 1970, possibly a 1975, maybe 76. So let's go ahead and give it a run and let's see what we got. I know that's what y'all waiting for, so here we go. It's making some kind of weird noise. Could be bearing issues. That's part of the price you pay when you get this stuff. There's nothing the seller can do about it. He said he oiled the bearings. Sure don't sound like it. It is what it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. And it's kind of rattling a little bit. I'm not one to work on bearings and do all that stuff. I told y'all that before. Yeah, when you tilt it up, then it starts making that noise, so I guess it's only one way to see if that's the bearings or not, and let's go ahead and shut it off. Is it the bearings? It did come to a quick stop, so I'm pretty sure that could be the bearings that's causing all that noise. I thought the seller oiled it, but apparently he fibbed about that. Yeah, it could be a little bit better. I guess I'll just try to give it some oil and see if that'll quiet down the noise. I don't know. It could just be bad bearings overall. Maybe the previous owner let the bearings get pretty bad, which is what all that noise is. It's unfortunate, but it's still usable. So, yeah, I'm going to use, maybe I'll just try to give it some oil. I'll probably do that off camera. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. But there you go. There's that. There's the I don't know, maybe 1975, 76 Kou Horng desk fan with what it sounds to be either really dry bearings or bad bearings in the previous owner. But the aesthetics look good. It looks like it's mint. In fact, it is mint. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's absolutely mint. So what could be causing the bearing issue? Well, could it possibly be that the bearings need oil? Because even when I hold it, it makes that noise. Y'all can see that. Now, if I tilt it like this, oh, it still does it. Hold it about right there. You notice it's not doing it that much. Or right there. So I don't know if that's the bearings or could that be the washers. I don't try to work on fans like that and do all that Jordan U stuff. So y'all let me know. Is that the bearings sounding awful like that? Or could it be the washers? Because I don't do all washers, but I can try to give it oil. All right, spin it down. That's the thing with eBay. You never know what you're getting. But even though the aesthetics look real good, I mean, the previous owner really took care of the aesthetics of it. I mean, it's just looking really good and new. But apparently he or she didn't take good care of that motor. Or if it's just really dry like that, you would have thought the blade wouldn't be. Because, I mean, think about it. If the bearings was really dry like that, then the fan wouldn't hardly spin. I mean, it has to have oil. So I don't know if it's just ruined bearings overall. Or could it just be the washers? I mean, y'all can tell me that. I really can't use it like that with all that noise going on. I at least want it to sound right. So I'm going to try to give it some oil. And hopefully I'll work out. Am I going to keep it? Well, of course I'm going to keep it. Just got it. Of course. I mean, it's still usable. I just have to accept the noise and use it, of course. Of course I'm going to keep it. Why would I get rid of it just because of that noise? So there you go. There's that. There's my vintage 1975-76 Kou Horng 6-inch fan. Thanks for watching. The Mothman Man and out. So I got it running over here by the computer. And that noise kind of, I think it's the thrust washers. So what I did was I pull off the back cover or the back bearing or the front bearing, pull off the cage, pull off the blade or the front bearing. That's the best I can do. And there's nothing you can do about thrust washers other than either buy new ones, change it out, or like how Jordan would do, just turn it around to the good side and that should quiet it down. But other than that, after giving it a plenty of oil, this thing got a real good spin now. This is a very powerful fan. In fact, this fan is more powerful than this Lasco version right here. You can tell it's Lasco because of the stinking clips. They're the only ones ever using stinking clips. But yeah, this one is in good shape too. This is the one I had at first with the lighter royal blue blades. But anyway, this one over here with the darker variant is not doing good. You put it on low. Oh, no. See, it gets quiet on low. But even on low, this thing is powerful. Put it back up full power. You can hear the thrust washers. So when I did the initial video, the thrust washers were way louder. But after doing all that work on it, now the thrust washers are somewhat quieter. And I can deal with that. I can live with that. That's just, I mean, this is in really mint condition. And they didn't have any other good ones on it. So let's check out the spin down time. This is after I've given it so much oil. Way better than the initial. More natural spin down time. There you go. So you barely just hear just a little bit. That's just the thrust washers. It's not the bearings. So there you go. Content with this Kou Horng. There's that one right there, 1974, 75, or whatever year it is. It's like mid-70s. This is probably a 70, I don't know, what, 76 maybe? Somewhere in there. 75, 76. It's early 70s model with darker blue blades. Probably navy blue. It looks more navy blue because this right here is royal blue. So this one right here, that's royal blue. You can tell because that's royal blue and then this is navy blue. Not every fan has royal blue blades. Some of the blades are navy blue. So that's navy blue. That's royal blue. That's royal blue. And then this one right here, that's royal blue. Alright, so there you go. There's that. So this is what I'm using. I'm content with it now. I got it quiet enough. It's pretty good. It's powerful. But I'm starting to get some of these in here. So I got one more to get, and then that's going to be it for the vintage fans. And that's this one right here. That's a Galaxy, and it's this. Let's see if I can find. Oh, right here. See where it says mint condition? Mint condition. Pretty much practically brand new. The blades on there are a little dirty. That's to be expected. The previous owner didn't clean it up. But it should be coming on November 4th. And then that's going to pretty much be it because of the amount of room that I have in here. I told you guys that before. So at least I have some vintage fans in here. I got about, let's see, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. That's all I need. I'm straight. I'm good. So y'all be seeing a lot of videos of these. And thanks for watching. I'm the Man, and out. More to come soon.